Hi, I'm John, and welcome to another Geek Pride game review. Today, we're talking about Seraph on the PC. Seraph is a classic-style arcade shooter where you are tasked with the job of cleaning up an invading horde of demons as they tear their way through the prison structure you are being held captive in. The idea of the game is simple, with the game auto-locking onto enemies as they come into range with the ability to target 2 enemies at once. There is a story bundle with the game, but it only shows at the start and end of the levels with a short description of what's happening, given the game context. Not that this is an issue, as the game doesn't really need a story, and it seems more like a courtesy more than anything else. You are encouraged to kill as many enemies as you can in order to collect their life force and ascend and return home. The combat system is simple and easy to follow, as the auto-lock feature makes light work of the hordes of enemies as they come your way. There are a number of different weapons to choose from, including the SMG, the assault rifle, hand cannons, each with a limited amount of ammunition, so it's best to conserve your weapons for the largest targets. The game allows you to switch between, which might not seem like a big deal, but trust me, not all games do this. The player also has access to a number of special skills called miracles, which do extra damage but require charging. These skills enhance the player's experience by making it seem like you're a real badass taking on large hordes and doing high amounts of damage with good looking special effects. After first trying out the standard keyboard controls, I often found it difficult to keep track and got my fingers crossed, which resulted in a few deaths. There are a lot of things to keep in mind, like dashing skills, finishing off bosses, extra skills, as well as dodging enemies. I found using a controller much better and really felt like the game was built with the controller in mind. The skill at which I played dramatically rose, and I took far less damage. When progressing through the game, you have the opportunity to upgrade many of your skills and techniques. For instance, you can heal yourself when damaging enemies, or buff yourself when killing off demons. The game itself looks great with soft and pleasing visuals, but it did lack variety, with the first 5 levels being almost identical in design and setting, and the next zone being very similar. Some more variety would certainly be welcomed. Seraph also has a Twitch mode, which allows the viewer to alter certain mechanics during the stream to mix up gameplay. The streamer connects directly to Twitch, entering their key, allowing direct interaction. It's a great idea if executed well, and I foresee many interesting streams and chances for streamers to get creative with their content. Overall, I really enjoyed the game. It's certainly well built in terms of mechanics and skills, simple yet deep enough to get your teeth into. As previously stated, I do recommend playing with the controller if you're not 100% comfortable with your keyboard. I used the Xbox 360 controller, and it was a good experience doing so. I would give the game a 7 out of 10. In terms of what's missing, I would suggest more engaging story, with more than just a few dialogue boxes, and more variety in the level design. It would have been nice to have seen more interesting weapons too. Thanks for watching this Geek Pride review. Hit like and subscribe, and stay tuned for more content soon.